Okay, joined by Charlotte head coach Robert Woodard. Coach, if you just get your initial thoughts on the game, and then we'll open up to questions, please.
Yeah, congratulations to Coach Hannah's and a very, very strong South Florida Bulls club. Um, that game pretty much from the jump felt as though that it was going to come down to the wire, come down to a pitch, come down to a play. I thought our guys competed extremely hard um, against a really good club. Again, just traded punch for punch, but they landed one more than us, and that's how it goes. Extremely proud for the brand of baseball that each of our guys displayed. Although the shorter run today and shorter run last night, that doesn't make me any less proud of this group. So, um, their guy Austin Newton there. I think everybody's going to be watching him. Pitch on TV in a few years. That's about impressive of an arm as we've seen all year. So um, yeah, just not much else really to say. As you can imagine, just this time of year, ending your run in the conference tournament without winning a championship uh, certainly doesn't feel good. Um, but again, what I touched on earlier doesn't make me any less proud, to wear this uniform and to be in the dugout with that group of guys. They laid it on the line and they emptied the tank to help this program get to 36 win mark for 4 out of the last 5 years. And I'm forever grateful for everything that our players put into this season.
So, Coach, obviously not the way you wanted it to end, but this season you got your 36 wins. What did you learn from this group as a coach?
What did I learn from this group? I learned that anything's possible. Um, we sat there at 11 and 12, about 23 games into the season, and nobody thought we had a shot. And I've watched our team for the last 35 games go 25 and 10, roughly. All the while, our left fielder breaks his collarbone. Um, our best hitter, first team all conference player, breaks his hand. Um, and other guys go down. But I mean, that's the nature of. I mean, every team this time of year is dinged up, so there's no excuses here. But just in terms of to go on that kind of a run for 35 games, despite everything. And how they did it. I mean, they did it with early mornings. They did it with late nights. They did it with holding the standard of Charlotte baseball, which we pride ourselves on being, clean cut and cutthroat competitors. This group upheld that, and just they taught me that you can still build teams like this.
Program this year. It's the second most strikeouts in a single season. What has this pitching staff done this year? What did that show you from
them? Again, and it starts with them. I mean, they were really good pitchers when we recruited them, and they've gone all in on training with Michael Lowe, now pitching coach for the St. Louis Cardinals organization, Cam Hansen, our pitching coordinator, and Eric McKibben, our strength coach. They've gone all in with those guys, again, just stacking days on top of each other. And, we actually lost a lot of innings from last year's pitching staff. And for a lot of these guys, this was either their first year at this level or it was their first year, hey, here's the ball. Like every week, every other game, go do it. This is what you came here for. And, I'm just so proud of every single one of them for what they put into it, because that's always going to be something we pride ourselves as a program on is pitching, defense, well disciplined, hard nosed, gritty team, and starts on the mound. It's literally where the game starts. So just proud of that group. again, I don't really know much from a statistical standpoint where our guys rank amongst, the Charlotte teams and that sort of thing. That'll be stuff that, our best SID in the country, Joe Templin, will send me here in, a week or two, I'm sure. But, I'm so proud of them. You gotta acknowledge our catchers too. I mean, Logan Poteet, Cody Gunderson, Logan Pawnette. Any good pitcher will tell you the guy behind the dish is probably the most important thing. And those guys were beasts for us all year. And then you go out to the field, and basically, I think our team is somewhere at the top of the NCAA ranks in terms of fielding percentage and fewest errors in the country. That certainly helps our pitching staff as well. So it's a team game. And I'm just really proud of the brand and the style that this team played with, because I know that they made me very proud and our coaching staff proud, but there's a lot of people back home I know they made proud as well.
Last question from me. What's your message to Niner Nation as the season wraps up?
Came here to win. Nobody hates losing more than the people in that dugout. And it's always going to be that way. And we're going to host a regional in Charlotte. That's why we're here. We're here to host the NCAA tournament. And I don't shy away from saying that. That is something that we push for and we work towards every single day. And I'm a firm believer that, we're winning 36 plus games for 4 out of 5 years. You've been to 2 regionals. You've played in regional finals. You knock on that door enough, eventually that door opens. And, we've got the leadership at the top in Mike Hill, his staff. We've got the fan base. I know they hate losing, but nobody hates losing more than the people that were in that dugout tonight.
Appreciate your time today.
Thank you.
Thanks.